Hey, it's me, Art of Singularity, and welcome to my new video. In this video, I'm going to be spreading pen propaganda. Do you want to draw with pen? Do you think it'll make you better? Well, it will actually. The main reason that you would even use pen, well, other than the permanence of it and the non-smudgingness of it, which is one of my greatest angers with pencil. Well, it helps you with line confidence in general. So, when you make a mistake, you can't really erase it, so you just have to be more confident in your lines. That follow through. Show some follow through when you're drawing. You can't, chicken scratch in your lines and then erase and then go in with the final line. No, you have to go with it. Which is what I'm doing, essentially. It's not even like you're not making mistakes. I think you're making mistakes all the time. At least I am. I'm making mistakes constantly. But the difference is I'm just able to hide it sometimes. I've said this before, but drawing is really about illusion, right? You're supposed to be an illusion master. Oh, an illusion master? What the hell? A person who is good at optical illusions. You're supposed to make a 2D object turn 3D. Give a flat piece of paper, perspective, or just make an eye shimmer and shine with hope. Make it feel alive, even though, of course, it's not alive, but it doesn't matter. It's about what people see. So as long as someone sees a masterpiece at the end, it doesn't matter what it took to get there. This only applies to art, by the way. So yeah, if you make a mistake, try and learn from it, even if it's a catastrophic mistake that you can't really come back from. Have some introspection. Figure out what went wrong, how to make the future artworks better. If you just lose the will to draw there, if you walk away from the page, then you really fail. Then it really is a worthless failure that meant nothing. You have to at least take something. Don't just, just cry and crash out. Preferably, you'll make a mistake and then you'll go with it, right? Because you can't go back because you have pen, right? Or you'll make a catastrophic mistake and you'll learn something from it with introspection. Maybe you'll do both. Both is good, You not a catastrophic mistake, but you make a mistake and then you do some improv and you make it look good, but you also learn what the mistake was, and for the future artworks, it'll be smoother sailing, right? At least you knocked one weakness down at least a little bit. So yeah, all of the time that I make a mistake, I usually cover it up with shading or with shading. It's usually shading. Maybe I can cleverly hide it. And of course, that's what I'm saying. When you cover up the mistake, when you make it presentable, it's not that you're really fixing anything, you're just giving the illusion. But that's what I'm saying, the actual ability to make it better, to have some introspection is good. Right here, I have a pretty simple style. I didn't really want to add this this side of the nose, and I didn't really like how it came out. It was supposed to be like a manga style face, and so now I'm twiddling my thumbs trying to figure out, what am I supposed to do? So my brilliant idea was, I'm just going to shade it, and by shading it, I'm going to cover up the line, which will make the nose seemingly revert back to its previous state. I think it turned out all right. Of course, it's definitely way more of a complicated face now, but it looks slightly better. Or in my opinion, right? The person who makes the mistakes is the person who's going to notice the mistakes. Usually, as long as it's small enough. If you make a catastrophic mistake, people are obviously going to notice, but there are a lot of times where I make very small mistakes and really no one notices, and it's not like they can notice because only I know what I was aiming for. Like, sometimes the mistake is only something where it's a personal preference, it's something that you're aiming for, you miss, but it still looks technically good, right? So yeah, another benefit of drawing with pen rather than pencil is the clarity of the drawing. Now, if you want to make a really clear drawing, okay, I think the obvious method is to do a sketch with pencil, erase, then go over it with pen. I think that's probably what people do. But if you only use pen, you have to think more about the line. It's similar to the line quality point, except this is more just a image quality point. You're going to be the ability to simplify your drawing more and more, to do the same thing with less lines, is a very important skill. It's going to well, bring a lot of clarity. It's going to simplify your process a lot. It's going to make you think more about the lines that you're putting down. And I don't mean like think where you're stressing over every line that you're doing. I mean just putting a little bit of mental work into figuring out exactly what you're trying to do. Just putting conscious effort into making a good line rather than just like absent-mindedly chicken scratching the pencil around the page. It's gonna make you better. Okay, it's gonna make you better. My art right now is way more clear rather than even earlier this year, before I started using just pen. And it could just be because I improved as an artist, which is probably true. I improved a little. I improved a lot. But the pen helped, right? The ability to have thoughtful lines is important. Like here's an example. Here's a clip, I guess. Before that part of the video where I have an example, did you subscribe? Did you like the video? Please. I said please twice. I'm so very kind. Oh yeah, and comment whatever you thought about this. I don't know. Anyways, yeah, back to the example, I guess. Here's my old pencil sketch. Well, I say old. This is from earlier this year. Look at this. It's messy, smudgy. Look at that smudge. Do you see this? Do you see why? Anyways, I'm getting sidetracked. Yes. So this is like a year ago. No, not a year ago. Earlier this year. And then we have my art from recently. You see this? You see the difference? Look at the cleanness. Look at the clarity. Look at the... Ignore that. Look at it. Do you see it? Do you see this? We got this. And then we got this. Pen. It's perfect. Anyways, yeah, that's it. Past me was such a brilliant presenter of perfect evidence of why pen is just elite. I mean, yeah, so... That's essentially the end of my propaganda. It's good. Pen is good. So here I'm just finishing this drawing. This dramatic lady. Look at her. Very long neck. I don't like that. But once again, this is another reason or benefit of introspection. Now I know. Essentially, just focus more on the length of the neck. I can't erase it, so I have to work with it. I tried to fix it a little bit with the shading, but it didn't really turn out how I wanted it. So she's gonna have a long neck. It's fine. It's fine. I also kind of messed up on the legs slightly. It looks like an awkward stance. What I was going for wasn't exactly supposed to be the most stable stance, but hey, you live when you learn. But this isn't. It just kind of looks awkward is the problem. Out of all these drawings, though, I marked them at the end, but the one on the bottom left is my favorite, the one in the middle is my least favorite, and the one on the right is my second favorite. I like the one in the middle, the least, just because it doesn't have a full body, so it's just kind of boring to me. I obviously feel like the drawings with a body are more interesting to look at. I think they're just better. They're better. Also, I like this blue on the outfit. I tried to do some sort of shine on the outfit. I don't know how well I'm doing with the shading and coloring. I think I'm doing all right. I could do better, and I will do better, of course. As long as you make your current art better than your previous art, then you're succeeding in life, right? Doesn't matter if anyone else is better than you just in the art space in general, as long as you're better than your past self, right? That's really who you're competing against. So, yeah. That's about it. The video is essentially over. Well, not really. I'm just gonna let time lapse, so if you guys want to watch till the end, then you can. And if not, then goodbye. Have a good day.